Welcome everybody to All About Articulation, where we do a deeper dive into the articulation of some of your favorite action figures while glossing over things like sculpt, paint apps, character history, accessories, because I suck at that. I do. And there are already so many great reviews on YouTube who do that already, so I don't want to waste your time. Today's a bit of a different type of video. It's an update to previous figures that I had reviewed that were very popular and sought after, but their stock has fluctuated in the last few months and even years now. So I noticed that recently. I've noticed some retailers online and different online sources have updated their stock, and now they are more recently available again. And I've been reading the comments of some of my previous videos, seeing that people have noticed that, a lot of these things are no longer on sale or they've been sold out, but now they're back in stock. So I wanted to give you guys an update on where to find them. All right, so everything that I've mentioned today, the link will be in the description below. Please be sure to read and check out the description for all the links. They'll be here. And if not, leave me a comment, because sometimes I'm an idiot. Not sometimes, I'm always an idiot. So if I miss anything, be sure to yell at me and call me an idiot, and hit me up in the comments. Okay. All right. First and foremost, let's start with the Nota toys. This is the Nota toys body. One of my favorites of all time, because it's a shorter, slimmer body, but highly articulated, multiple articulation points, great range of motion for every pose, every point of articulation. This Bruce Lee that I made, in the Game of Death suit, the body here is the Nota toys here. So just to give you an idea of what you can make. Somebody in a past video commented that he wanted to make an Obi-Wan Kenobi using this body. And I think that'd be a great idea, because he's, a little shorter, a little slimmer. He's not necessarily like Superman or Batman. So this would work perfect for like an Obi-Wan Kenobi, or even maybe a Luke Skywalker, who knows? Bruce Lee's about 5'7", 5'8", right? So yeah, it would work perfect. If you want to see the original video I made of this body, hopefully I will link it somewhere here on the screen that you see now. If not, everything will be in the description below, like I said. So he's now available on, let me see here. I pulled it up on my laptop. It's available on AliExpress only. Now, some of you guys might be a little wary of buying things through AliExpress. I've purchased many things through AliExpress before, and it's just like eBay. It's just individual sellers, but they're situated overseas. So the only downfall that I've ever experienced was that it'll take you at least a month to get your product, but better late than never. And just this is an idea, an example of what you can make off of the Nota toys body. This figure actually comes in 3 different versions. It's like thin, wide, and bulky. Those are the 3 options. I think this is the thinnest version that I opted for, because I wanted to make Bruce Lee, obviously. And I like the body so much that I picked up another one just to stand on my desk and, futz around with it whenever I can. But I originally bought that to make a Bruce Lee, and I was more than happy. Absolutely love this figure. The head and the tracksuit and the sneakers I bought off of eBay. If you want to know the link to where I got all the stuff, all the other stuff, hit me up on the comments, and I can link it below. Next up, let's just get the VToys out the way. So VToys, this is essentially the VToys body. This is the black, or the African American version. It came in 2 versions: the Caucasian, white version, black African American version. And the white version I used to make this Superman. That's the head from the Mezco Man of Steel Superman, extra head. I just popped it on here. The suit and the boots and everything else and the cape I got off of eBay. But basically the body underneath is this body, essentially. So this just gives you an idea of the size and scale of what you could be expecting. The head of this is the Marvel Legends Netflix Netflix Luke Cage. Although he might be in the MCU now, so who knows? But that's the Luke Cage from the Netflix show. and it fits pretty perfectly. The original video to this body, somewhere here, but this just gives you an idea. I do like this body. It's very, I think, also very articulated. I'm not going to go too much into the details again of how I reviewed it. You know, the link will be somewhere here. Check out the original video for a deeper dive into the articulation. But now this is available. Let's see. Yeah, the Caucasian version is available now on VToys. Link that. I purchased off them before. They're great, very reliable. I think they're American based or US based, but don't quote me on that. And this one here, you can get them on Big Bad Toy Store. Also, link available. This back here, this guy here is the Kingdom Come Superman made by BMS/VToys. So it's a company that, this is one of my favorite 6-inch scale Supermans of all time. And oh no, he got a little dent here. Oh yeah. Okay, anyway. It is based off of the VToys body. This is, I guess, they sort of expanded into more of a, I don't want to say licensed, but more of a traditional superhero characters. This guy was very popular, caught everybody by surprise. I took a gamble, I bought him, loved him. He is no longer on sale, although you can try to make your own if you were to buy that, the underlying body underneath the VToys Zero body. But 5K Toys is pre-ordering right now a figure that seems similar to this. It's also a soft goods Mezco style 6-inch 1/12 scale Kingdom Come Superman that's apparently it's officially licensed, and it's going to go for, because this one was unlicensed, so they couldn't call it a Superman, but this new one is licensed. I am not going to put my stamp of approval on this new version by Gong Studio. Never heard of them, but it looks great, and who knows? If you're looking for a Kingdom Come Superman in the 1/12 scale with soft goods, that's very well sculpted. I mean, the face on this was fantastic. Is fantastic. Totally caught me and everybody else by surprise. So, if you're in the market for one that's relatively, how much is this going for? It's going to be $75 plus shipping. This new Gong Studio Kingdom Come Superman. It might be worth checking out. So that's VToys. Another figure that I reviewed that was getting a lot of questions and a lot of interest was the GW Toys. Again, I see it now available on AliExpress. Same thing. If you want to take the gamble, be my guest. I've never had any issues with AliExpress. The GW Toys body, the G001, I use. It's not as big as VToys, as you can see. He's a little bit shorter, but he's stocky. He's kind of thick. He's very muscular, and as you can see here, I made a John Bernthal sort of casual Punisher in sweats with a baseball bat, and I used one of my extra John Bernthal Netflix Mezco Punisher heads that I had lying around. So it gives you an idea of what you can make with the GW Toys body. If you want to see the review, my initial review of this, it's somewhere here or maybe down there. If you want to order this body yourself, blah 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 blah. You know. Sound like a broken record. Okay. And last but not least, we have the. Oh, you need to stand up, guy. Come on. No laying down on the job. What's this guy called? Oh yeah, the NW Toys is also one of my favorites. I think of my two favorites, it would be NW Toys and the Nota, these two. And as you can see, he's a little bit taller, he's a little bit more muscular, a little bit thicker. I still think the VToys makes the best sort of Superman. but he could be a good Nightwing. Maybe he could be like a Robin or a what's his name? Not Deadpool. What am I thinking of? Oh, Red Hood. Red Hood, Nightwing, that type of thing. If you wanted to make, I wouldn't make necessarily a Bruce Lee or like an Obi-Wan Kenobi out of this figure. I think he's a little bit too big, although you might be able to cheat. And the reason why he has moved up so much on my scale of blank customizable bodies is because he's unbelievably articulated. I mean, the range for every one of his points of articulation is just phenomenal. Arguably even better than the Nota toys, which I didn't think was possible. I thought Nota toys was going to be the cream of the crop, king of the hill. But apparently not. I think the NW takes the cake for me. However, because based on character, I would still opt for Nota if I wanted to make a slimmer, like a Spider-Man maybe, you know? Spider-Man's about what, 5'10", something like that. Although some people argue that Spider-Man, 5'10" Spider-Man was only high school Spider-Man. The fact that Peter Parker grew up and got bigger, now, he could be 6 feet tall. I don't know if I like that, okay? I like my Spider-Man 5'10". That's just me. Okay, high school kid, a nerdy high school kid from Queens. That's basically me, okay? Not for nothing. But anyway, I wish I was 6 feet tall growing up. Ugh, I would have handled all my bullies. But that's for therapy, not for you guys. All right. So he's now available on AliExpress, and a link in the description below, or maybe somewhere here, and the link to my original review, or somewhere here. So that's just an update. To all you guys who had watched my reviews in the past and asked me, oh no, where can I get them? Oh no, they're sold out. They're currently available, but just from different locations and different sites. All of these sites I've all used before. I'm not directing you to any site that I've not used and I don't have confidence in buying from, whether it be AliExpress, 5K Toys, Big Bag Toy Store, or what else did I mention? I think those are the only 3. So yeah, I would have no problem buying from any of those sites because I have in the past. Just be sure to use, like a payment method that has adequate buyer protection, like, if you have a good credit card, or PayPal if these places accept PayPal. All right? Okay, guys. Any questions, leave a comment below. I'll try to hit you guys up and answer, any questions or concerns you might have. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.